Let's see what we got. The day Cameron found out how dangerous 50 Cent was.
Put Cameron on the phone.
I remember this little beef.
Put Cameron on the phone.
Hang on.
I was a teenager when this shit was happening.
Hello?
Cam, what's up, baby?
50, what up, baby?
Let me tell you. Cam, for 1 second.
Wait, Cam, let's hear. Cam, hold up, Cam, because you.
We're not talking about your money, Cam. Listen to this. Check this out. Look. If you got, when you was on depth jet,
we gotta let each side say.
All right, check this out, Cam.
Let him rock for a second.
A huge portion of your success.
They trying to talk over each other.
Well, Lloyd Banks is at 300,000.
Hey, he's doing amazing. Jim is at 300,000.
Right. And that's great for Jimmy, but Jimmy's not. Let's look. That's great for Jimmy. Like every time I talk about balling, you know what, Cam? If you want to do,
Lloyd Banks is at 300,000.
Everybody said if you want to do something, we can do something.
Yeah. But Lloyd Banks has more money than Jim Jones, and when you want to talk on that level, see, you get ready to turn it into something else. Check this out.
What is you talking about? Then you like Prodigy? Come over here.
Yeah, I let him do a deal over there because he asked to do the deal over there, and I said, you know what? You can go if you want to do that.
All right, y'all gotta.
Curtis, how much did Mobb Deep sell this year?
You're not gonna be. You can ready to cause a whole different situation. Watch this.
Let's not make it a different situation.
He thinks that it's good. He thinks that it's good to go in the competition. I'm not gonna stop competing.
How much did the Mobb sell, Curtis?
Let me tell you something. The difference between Dipset and the average artist that signs to
Whoa, all right, we gotta shut him off.
How much the Mobb and how much Lloyd Banks sold?
Yo, so it's the ninth of individual one. Now, since way of calling Jim Jones a snitch, 50 posted a transcript of a phone call wiretap by the feds during the time they were investigating 6ix9ine and the 9 Trey Blood. The person who is referred to as individual one in these transcripts is actually Jim Jones. Everyone else who's been involved with the 9 Trey Bloods has been arrested, but somehow Jimmy has remained a free man. So what 50 is telling us is that if Jim Jones is not in prison, then that means
he ain't moving no drugs, he ain't killing no people, dropping no bodies.
This ain't looking good for old Jimmy. But in this story, 50 Cent didn't start this beef. It all started because of what Jim Jones said about 50 Cent and Cameron when he went on the Justin LeBoy podcast.
Them niggas ain't got nothing else to think about but Capo. I did a lot for them niggas in their life. You heard? Both of them. Pause though, get off my. There's only space on there for baby girl, man. Come on, man. Tugging on my shit like that.
You never space on that for baby girl.
And we never hear your side of the story. Cam was like, I thought we could pull it together. Next thing I know, I see Jim performing with him.
He ain't think nothing, he could pull nothing together. He couldn't do nothing with me. He couldn't tell me nothing, nigga. Let's not get this shit twisted. Like, nigga, nobody could tell me nothing, nigga. I was my own boss. I did what I did as a fucking soldier, because I was a soldier, nigga. You heard? I had the soldiers, nigga. They didn't tell me nothing. You heard? I did what I wanted to do. I seen the shit wasn't going right, so I started doing what Jim Jones needed to do for Jim Jones. Because the nigga was supposed to be the Don wasn't taking care of the capo.
Look, 50 and Cameron, they're good people. They're on good terms. But ever since Jim Jones did that interview, they've both been coming for Jim's head hard. There was a time when you couldn't even say 50 Cent and Cameron in the same sentence. They might be friends right now in 2025. But there was a time when 50 Cent and Cameron, they was going at it with the diss tracks against each other. All right, fan, I'm gonna give you another hip-hop history lesson and take you.
You also been in some other, battles and shit, wars, Cam as well. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I haven't heard about Cam. I don't want to talk about him because he's missing. He's missing, and I don't know what.
Funny nigga, yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? All I know is I was looking forward to going back and forth with him, mixing it up a little bit. I thought he had a good start. He had a sense of humor. You know what I'm saying? And he was using the comedy route instead of
what you do,
actually being aggressive and going for it. And I was like, ooh, that's something different. And I'm evaluating that for a second.
Damn, Cam probably actually was the first one to do it. They used the comedy route, and then 50 stole that from Cam, and then 50 started using the comedy route on his beats.
Gave me time for my new album.
The beef between 50 Cent and Cameron actually started on the radio and turned out to be one of the funniest hip-hop beefs. 50 Cent was on Hot 97 doing an interview with Angie Martinez when Cameron called into the program.
Mr. C's in the barbershop right now.
Shout out to Mr. C's in the barbershop. Shout out to all.
Flex, I know Flex out there listening.
Shout out to all the barbershops in the city.
Yeah, shout out to everybody who text messages too.
That sounds to me somebody's on the phone. Who is it, Mons? Who is it?
Cameron and Alan Run Black from Koch Records.
Cameron? What's up?
What's your
Let me
relationship?
see Cameron.
Do you
I
have
have
one?
50 Cent Cameron.
No problem.
Yeah, I ain't had no issues.
Won't
Is he by himself?
we gotta work out this phone situation because there's gonna be a lot of calls today.
Yeah, Jimmy with him?
Your relationship with Dipset is good.
Yeah. Actually,
Can you guys hear me?
Who is that?
Is it Alan Grumblatt? I'm a general manager of Koch Records.
yeah.
Hi, Alan.
Hey, how
What's
you
up,
doing?
Alan?
Hey, Angie, thanks for all your support and everything. You
What
know?
about me, Alan?
What's that?
What about me?
Hi.
How you doing?
Doing good.
You want to talk? You want to be on the air? Like an artist?
Hey, yeah, you know what? You know, just because I've been just hearing a lot of negativity, and you know, Koch Records, we distribute Diplomat Records, and you know.
Yeah, well, diplomats are cool, but put Cam on the phone.
Oh yeah, he said put Cam on the phone.
Cameron on the phone.
And you know,
That nigga said,
Put Cameron on the phone.
hang on.
50 is funny,
Hello?
bro.
Cam, what's up, baby?
50, what up, baby?
Hey,
You shut down Diplomat
So
Project?
so the shit started off calm. What's up, baby? What's up, baby? Not much. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not talking about diplomats. If you got, listen, let me check.
Baby,
Hey,
you shut down.
Hold on a second.
Hello?
Cam, what's up, baby?
50, what up, baby?
Hey,
You shut down Diplomat Project?
I'm not talking about diplomats. If you got, listen, let me tell you something. Look, if you got, now check this out. Look, initially, a huge portion of your success.
How much Lloyd Banks sold?
Well, Lloyd Banks is at 300,000.
50, they like the same. Cam ain't gonna let you talk 50.
Right, right. And that's great for Jimmy, because Jimmy's not, listen up.
So, 50 Cent had been talking about Koch Records, a record company that Cameron
Yeah, see, Cam had jumped the gun. 50 was talking about the record company, and Cam took it like, well, fuck, we the only rap niggas on the company. You got to be talking about us. And he just called up there and just started. So he really started with 50. 50 wasn't even talking about y'all. He talking about the rap company.
was working
Cam,
with.
was in the wrong.
But Cam didn't like what 50 said.
Cam was in the wrong,
so
bro.
he called into the show.
I'm not talking about diplomats. Is it? Cam, did you really want that?
Nah, that's what I was asking. Can you do it? That's what I'm asking.
What I'm saying to you is, listen, let me explain something to you.
50
I'm
said,
saying to you, I got
Wrong.
projects over there. I just signed off to, right, I just let him do that deal, homeboy.
Exactly. So why would you let him do a deal?
Cam
like
taking
that
up for
you think
fucking-
it's the graveyard?
It is a
fucking
great
label.
So why would you let your man?
The only one, you know
why
what
would
it is?
you let
Doing
your
that.
buddy that you mess with?
Because he asked for it. Like, I don't hold people against their will. See, Cam, let me tell you something. Look, let me tell you something about me. Listen.
Wait. Here, let's do this. Wait, Kim.
I don't know what everybody else gets. I'm sitting in
No.
the office.
Listen, let me tell you
I
something.
was
Look.
flipping on Koch. Let me explain something to you about Koch Records. They made 600. They signed a road. They sold their company for $80 million to a company called. Road
telling the
Entertainment.
people
I know
business
exactly
and
what you're talking
everything.
about. Go ahead,
I'm
go.
letting the world know.
They just
So
sold
anyway,
portions of it in
They
Canada.
sold the company for $80 million. Last year, Row Entertainment made $600 million, according to the Canadian Wall Street Journal. Koch put a deal on the table for me for $7 million.
Why are you telling
I
people
said, what
business?
are you
The
talking
numbers and
about?
everything. You don't supposed to do that as no businessman.
$600 million.
I don't think he'll do that
currently,
to
when
their
I was
business
on my
Cam, the
rampage
business
talking
Cam.
about Koch owe me cake. Yeah, they just made close to $1 billion in the last 2 years, and I'm not taking $10 million off $1 billion.
How'd that make you feel?
But at the end of the day, what I'm trying to explain to you, you talk about you Koch as a graveyard, you just let your man.
It
come
is a
over
graveyard.
and say
If you got, listen, let me tell you something. Look,
Koch
if you
project.
got, now
I
check this out.
wanted
Look,
you to shut down the Diplomat project.
initially when I'm saying that, that's where you go when the majors. Don't act like the general public doesn't know that this is where the artists go after.
Turn that up a little. I can't
The
hear
majors
you.
don't act. Can you hear me, Cam?
I ain't there, brother.
Okay. Like we clear that everybody is visible that this is where artists go after the majors won't invest in them.
All right, let me explain something to you. I got 3 different distributions. I got Def Jam, which is
Listen.
the major. When I got Warner Brothers, which is amazing.
Yeah. And the reason why, look, let me tell you.
No.
Cam, for 1 second.
Wait, Cam, let's hear. Cam, hold up, Cam, because you.
Cam just gone.
We're not talking about your money, Cam. Listen to this. Check this out. Look. If you got, when you was on Def Jam,
We gotta let each side say.
All right, check this out, Cam.
I'm listening.
Let him rock for a second.
A huge portion of your success.
And they say I'm listening. Immediately go to talk.
Well, Lloyd Banks is at 300,000.
And he's on amazing. Jimmy's at 300,000.
Right. And that's great for Jimmy, but Jimmy's not. Let's look. That's great for Jimmy. Like every time I talk about balling, you know what, Cam? If you want to do,
Lloyd Banks is at 300,000. Jim Jones is at 300,000.
Yeah.
Jim Jones is on an independent.
Yeah.
Lloyd Banks is on yellow.
But Lloyd Banks has more money than Jim Jones, and when you want to talk on that level, see, you get ready to turn it into something else. Check this out.
What is you talking about? Then you like Prodigy? Come over here.
Yeah, I let him do a deal over there because he asked to do the deal over there, and I said, you know what? You can go if you want to do that.
How much Mobb Deep sold this year?
All right, y'all gotta.
Curtis, how much did Mobb Deep sell this year?
You're not gonna be. You can ready to cause a whole different situation. Watch this.
Let's not make it a different situation.
He thinks that it's good. He thinks that it's good to go into competition. I'm not gonna stop competing.
How much did the mob sell, Curtis?
Let me tell you something. The difference between Dipset and the average artist that signs to
Whoa, all right, we gotta shut him off.
How much the mob and how much Lloyd Banks sold?
Monse, we gotta cut it, honey.
The difference
Cam,
between...
I'm sorry, baby, and I want to be fair to everybody, but
now listen, the difference between
50 Cent clearly wasn't happy about how that phone call went. Cameron kept screaming on the phone call and wouldn't listen or let 50 talk. He was more interested in clowning 50 rather than having a conversation, and 50 Cent felt disrespected. You know, he just wasn't gonna sit there and let this slide. 50 was saying on the radio that the distribution company Cameron had to deal with, Koch Records, is a graveyard. According to 50, Koch Entertainment was the company artists go to when the major labels don't want to invest in them anymore. 50 Cent described Koch Records as the B League, or the retirement home for artists who were no longer...
When you put it like that, I see why Cam felt a little disrespected. If you call in the B League and all this, that's where I'm at, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm over anywhere I'm at, ain't no fucking B League, so I get it, you hear me?
Bringing in a lot of money. However, Cameron insisted that Koch Records is a good company for rappers as they tend to give the artists better deals than the other labels. 50 and Cam were on good terms before this interview, but after this incident, they were no longer cool. 50 Cent decided to put everything on wax, and he released the first diss track of this beef called Funeral Music. And fam, 50 wasn't messing around. 50 Cent was really spitting on Funeral Music. He went in really hard on this diss track. The song doesn't get the respect it deserves, and it remains one of the most underrated diss songs with massive replay value. 50 murdered Cameron on this song and even released a video.
After this diss track, it was on. It was like something you know, the suits make a delivery at Cameron's office. They gave Cam 2 black roses and a little coffin. Now, pay attention. 2 black roses signified death. Then he added a coffin to it. The name, he also had a hearse. Now, in the video of the song, in the back of the car wasn't no slouch either, and he wasn't gonna go down with that. It was crazy like that. Car was supposedly be Cameron's career. It was crazy like that. But Cam, he wasn't no slouch either, and he wasn't gonna go down without a fight. For you youngers that don't know, Cam gets busy on the mic. Yes, he can really spit. He released his own diss track called Curtis. And we all know that's 50's real name.
The truck of the Lambie can be stuffed in some candy. This ain't a label, Curtis. I'm freaking with family. See my squad done waited right behind them bars this gated. Hopped out the casket, bastard, reincarnated. Yep, so have a seat. This gonna be a masterpiece. I have to beef. He look like a gorilla with rabbit teeth. Bugs Monkey, act hard with a crack guard. The Mac Bras, that video ain't Queens. It's your backyard.
And this was a time when rappers
they really took their rap beef serious. It was more than diss tracks. They was out here making skits even before they became songs. That shit is hilarious. But Cam wasn't done just yet. He released part 2 of the diss track. It's just that the second part was more of a skit, a whole skit. Cameron took a page out of the 50 Cent playbook and did something that we've seen 50 do time and time and time again.
I go by the name of Curtis Jackson. Locked up? I've been there. I went to the police academy. Now, I'm doing the locking up. I'm following the footsteps of Sammy Guarano, a.k.a. Sammy the Bull. And my favorite of them all, Leroy Niggy Mars.
It became apparent that freedom was mostly on his mind. And since Barnes knew he could only be released through a presidential pardon, he understood that the government wanted more from him. So he testified before the President's Commission on Organized Crime, wearing a hood, telling the commission about drug operations in New York. And Barnes began to snitch on his fellow inmates as well.
Yeah! That's my...
Cameron took the comic route for this beef, which was smart. And the premise of the video was 50 Cent being in court as a snitch, snitching on all his people. But I haven't even shown y'all the best part.
Yeah! This show is not about snitching. It's about cooperating. So now, I welcome you to Paris. Welcome, my show.
I don't remember ever having no type of paperwork on 50 on the snitching.
I'll lock your punk ass up, man.
Brought to you by Decon Rat Traps. For rats as big as Curtis, use Decon Rat Traps.
Order. Informant Curtis Jackson, 079-78-959.
Snitch. Yeah, wow, you here.
Yeah, this some shit that 50 would have did. Surprisingly, it's Cameron who did all this. That's funny.
All the drugs. And that man right there, Gray, he ain't shit. Yeah, that nigga beating up on his baby mom. But you ain't hit that. Yeah, that right there, yeah, you. With the black fitted. Yeah, that nigga got me about 2 years ago.
You shot yourself, Curtis. Stop.
I know he did it. I saw you. And that dude right there, all I gotta say about him is murder. Oh, y'all niggas going down, man.
Going down,
I'm
man.
telling on all y'all. G, neck. I'm telling on you. Filthy rich. I'm trying to benefit from you, motherfuckers. Here we go now.
Curtis telling on everybody. Everybody? For real. Little Lake Larry. Little Larry told on Little Lake Larry just went down there. Nah, no, Lake Larry. He trying to call his mama right now to give him some bail. Now she at the fish market.
He should have bust out some real song, real rap right there with the vibe.
Curtis is a snitch. That nigga snitching. Curtis.
How you put that claim on nigga? You never called a nigga snitch without no paperwork, man.
Stop talking about Curtis is a snitch. He telling. You swear to God, man. Curtis is telling. Who you telling? Stop the shit, won't you, man? Just being courtesy. Show some courtesy. Sisters, aunts, uncles, and the in-laws. God damn it, man. Shit.
That shit whack when you think about it. I don't know how Cam got away with doing this shit. It's embarrassing.
He wasn't seen anywhere anymore, and he just wasn't punching back anymore. This started the whole talk about how anyone who beefs with 50 Cent just disappears.
Up on the list, nigga. Be a missing person. Like Cameron. Like John. Like Joe.
Cameron was missing, and 50 was clowning him about it.
You also been in some other, battles and shit, wars and shit. Cam as well, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I haven't heard about Cam. I don't want to talk about him because he's missing. He's missing, and I don't know what happened. You understand what I'm saying? All I know is I was looking forward to going back and forth with him, mixing it up a little bit. I thought he had a good start. He had a sense of humor. You know what I'm saying? And he was using the comedy route instead of actually being aggressive and going for it. And I was like, ooh, that's something different. And I'm evaluating that for a second. He works for me now. Gave me a title for my new album. He's in the creative department.
Why do you think that
next album
50 revealed in the interview that it was Cameron who even gave him the idea for the title of the album, Curtis? Cam knew he had to respond, so he released a video saying he had been in Florida and didn't respond because he was on probation.
May 17th. I just got a two-way talking about Curtis is talking about I won't come outside. I'm in my motherfucking vacation home because it's gonna be a real motherfucking hot summer, man, for everybody. And probation is officially over. Oh yeah, last week, officially. And all that shit going on, I'm not going to jail for none of y'all. Should've sizzled down or whatever. But Curtis, you wanna get involved? You ain't left alone, brother. You're not left alone. Holla at me. I'm right here. Killer, May 17th. I just got it. Yeah, you see the palm trees? I'm on vacation and I'll be off. June 1st. Curtis. Get my pool in the back.
Now, Cameron told everybody that he was going to be back for
back
the summer.
In them days, I
but
guess
the
that
summer
was
came,
a nice ass pool.
He was still nowhere
just
to
have
be
a
found.
pool.
But 50 Cent, man, yeah. 50 pulled off another thing that no one saw coming. On September 13, 2017, 50 Cent was doing the show at the Hammerstein Ballroom in New York City. This dude brings out two major members of Dipset, Joel Santana and Jim Jones. He had these dudes performing at his show that night, that day, that year.
That killed the people. That's why Cam really was mad at the boys ever since. Niggas sold these contracts and everything. Cam definitely big for New York.
With someone and you find a way to bring two major members of his group on stage to perform with you, this was some evil genius type shit. But 50, oh, he definitely knows the art of war. 50, he wasn't even done yet. My man tried to sign Jim Jones.
And I'm back. It's your boy 50 Cent bringing you more Rap City. It's going down right here. I know this is your favorite show right now because I'm on it. And I told y'all earlier I was going to bring somebody new in the G Unit. I might have a new signing, I might not. You see, I got the whole G Unit here. We're going to get it going. You got back there. Oh, man. What you know?
Jim was going hard with the Patrol. I see why they been going back and forth. Him
It's your man Jim Jones right here.
But this way it really started.
You the biggest record last year, right?
When he said, it's your man Jim Jones right here, he was definitely talking to Cameron. Now we're in 2025, and 50 Cent and Cameron are cool. But Cameron confirmed that after 50 performed with Jim Jones and Joel Santana,
The beef, pretty much over.
A legend for the younger audience, we had like a rap battle thing at one time. And 50, what you did, so we was having interior problems at Dipset. Nobody knew about this. Nobody knew that we was like not on the same page.
Right.
So when me and you were battling during our music thing, you got members of Dipset to come to your show. I'm like,
Wow.
so they're like,
major disrespect too from this nigga.
Yeah, that was
niggas such kind of smoke. Cause I wouldn't have thought about reaching out to Yayo or Lloyd Banks. I'm like, public with this?
I'm like, yo.
What was your thought process behind saying, yo, you know what? The songs. What was how this work?
Let me say this. Look,
how'd it go?
I was there. I'm in your horse and carriage video. I'm in the pool.
What? You know what? You told me this.
Your horse and carriage video.
You told me this before.
I was in the pool in the horse and carriage.
Wow, that's crazy.
So if you look like when everybody's there,
right?
It's crazy.
Jimmy
Cam don't even know this.
Was not a rapper then.
Right.
He was your man, like on the side, like on the side. Just he was not a rapper at all.
Right.
So when balling took place, and I'm looking and I'm going, oh, he having a moment. That's the Lloyd Banks. It's Lloyd Banks thing. He wanted that. He was watching them be that, like Mace be that, and Cam be that, and looked at, and it was finally he had one.
Mm-hmm.
And I just looked, and I knew I just took the shot, murder, to see, because I wasn't sure he was gonna go for it.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, we like Jimmy better than you anyway, Cam. Then you gotta watch and see how he responds. And then when you see, he like, oh shit, he really like that. Give me this, give me Jimmy.
Well, I remember this real talk. I was on probation at the time. My probation officer was like, come down to probation or we gonna lock you up on Thursday. I'm like, what the fuck I did? And New York City Intel was there. And New York City Intel said, what's going on with you and 50 Cent? I said, it's some music shit. What the fuck are you talking about? They said, well, this just seems like it's one. I say, yo, he puts people out of business. I gotta respond. I swerved everything I love. I told these business. I'm like, yo, the man puts people out of business. You gotta say something else. Then one officer's like, yeah, he does, man. He does. So it's just on me. Y'all gonna talk to him? Like, they like, yeah, his flight is late. We're gonna have a conversation with him too. So the more the story is, like I said, Dipset at that time kind of really wasn't on the same page, but it wasn't
public,
external. And I was like, maybe I could fix this shit before it gets out of hand. And that's where my mind frame was at. But then when I went on stage, I'm like,
yeah, it was Apollo.
Shit that spun out of your nigga.
It just went out of control.
It just a checkmate moment, which was, I said, this is devious right here. All right, devious shit right here. But I respect it. I liked it, that shit. I liked it, that shit.
50 Cent pretty much ended Dipset. I mean, you can't be in the group with people that you don't trust.
That right there.
Cameron felt betrayed, and he never was gonna work with them again.
Yeah, that's why I called you down real quick, because, you know, just basically, you know, we're not gonna do a whole big thing and get crazy. Look, because I hear the DJs, I hear the fans, I hear everybody. I'm not doing a Diplomat album, not rhyming with Jim and D-Rods or nothing. I wish them all the best of luck. Accept it, people. The people don't want to seem to accept it. I don't have time to do that. It's not happening. I'm not doing it. So that's why I called you here, because I know you'll get it across the world. And hopefully the people will get it in their head. Cam is doing Cam. I'm not doing no Diplomat Community 3 album. I hope they'll do it, and good luck. I wish them luck on it. I'm not doing it. Stop dreaming, stop wishing, stop hoping, stop imagining. I'm not doing it. Official, what's today's date? Thursday, March 26, 2009. Cameron Giles, AKA Spacely Sprockets, AKA Joffy Joe, AKA Killer Cam, AKA KFC, whatever you want to call me.
Hang on.
Jim Jones, and even called out cool.
Cameron Giles.
Forward to 2025, 50 Cent
and Cameron are cool. They pretty much squashed the beef and they're friends. And that's why 50 could appear on Cam's podcast and do that interview. But now Jim Jones is on the other side. And after what he said in that Justin LeBoy interview, he did a freestyle dissing Cam and 50 Cent. Now, Cam went all in on Jim Jones and even called him a fan.
Just a couple things, because we've been on vacation and he's been talking since I was on vacation. We're gonna start with Jomo. We'll start with Jomo. And you are a guardian angel and designer. What the f is you talking about, man? You are from the Bronx, bro. You was a fan, nigga. You begged us. You are a fan, nigga. A fan. We didn't grow out with you. I am from 140th
after these
and Lennox.
words like this was said, like, you a fan, I didn't grow up with you, like, basically we don't fuck with you. I don't think they could ever get back cool after this. Like, it's over with. It's over with. And it all started from the 50 and Cameron beef. Ain't that crazy? Nigga, and the dipset. Like, comment, subscribe, man.